Hey, what's going on? Before I start, just in case anybody asks, and anybody is curious for whatever reason, what's the deal with this thing is, I usually keep track of the videos that I make in the sheet because I'm going to make a complete artwork later on when I fill everything up. And I made a video where I disappeared, but I was recording a lot of files and my phone kept filling up, so I kept putting the files on the computer and from the phone to the computer, blah 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 blah. I edited a couple of them, and when it came time to do this one, I realized I accidentally erased it, and it was like a 40 minutes video, and it actually came out really nice. I remember I was really happy with it, and I was really fucking pissed. So I don't even have that anymore. So this was an Humpty Dumpty from McFarlane that I found at the flea market, and I sold it, and I don't have it anymore, so I can't show it. But I'm gonna change the format. I'm gonna show everything little by little in smaller videos. God damn it, I was so mad. That was funny. It came out perfect. Anyways, that happened in the video. So I'm not gonna say how it happened, but it involved this guy right here. That's it. So now I can get this out of the way. So moving on. Speaking of getting things out of the way, I'm gonna show a quick. I'm gonna show like quick. I'm gonna rush through a couple of things that I showed in that video, and I just want to move on with them and keep going with the main thing that I want to show in this video because it's gonna be a little bit long. So now we actually start with the least of the things. Pugs that I just found. I don't know, but what can I say? Pugs. Simpsons pugs from Mexico. They used to come in chips. And you could, like. So you could put these two together like this, as I illustrate with this one right here. Like this. You could make like things. And whenever I find them, I just buy them. They're not worth anything, but I buy them because of like nostalgia or something. It's like I used to get these in chips, and you could play with them instead of just like playing like normally. You could, like, for example, Rhyhorn right there. After he evolves into Rhydon, he could fight a Voltorb, and says right here, ice and fire beats what's that? Poison? Electricity? So that means Rhyhorn obviously defeats electricity, so he's dead. And you could get so many of them, like this one right here. It says, "I was wrong." Right there. And they just keep making them forever. They're forever gonna be a thing. Forever. It doesn't matter how much time passes by. It doesn't really matter who you pick. Frieza is always going to beat everybody. Something else that hasn't been a thing yet is me actually opening this DVD that I found. I've never seen the movie, but I saw the box and I was like, what the fuck is that? I need to watch this eventually. Warning from space. It's Japanese, by the way, from 56. All right. Astronomers discover an extraterrestrial satellite orbiting in space, pounding Earth's surface with thousands of meteorites. The meteors turn out to be flying saucers transporting bizarre alien creatures. Starro. That's basically it. How much did I pay for this anyways? I don't really remember right now. How much did I pay for this? A couple of cents actually. I don't remember what I paid for this right now, but it was definitely not $1.89, $2.29. But look at this. I had never seen something like this. It's so stupid. They're so stupid, but like I don't know why this is endlessly amusing to me. Valentine cards. I mean, let's see. I remember how much I paid for this. 30 pesos. How much is that? Like $1.50. I'm not gonna open it. I'm gonna leave it there. You can see like what's inside. It says right there 38 of these. Which one's the coolest one? The Batman one, I think. Catwoman. I would like to get Catwoman if I ever got. I remember when I was a kid, when I was like in 3rd grade, a friend gave me what was it? Stone Cold Steve Austin Valentine card that said, "You're my friend," or something like that. What did he say? Best friend. Or, I don't remember, some bullcrap like that. What was it? Stone Cold Steve Austin or Goldberg? I don't even remember. Some bald guy. And I remember I kept it for years. I wish I had it. You can it's already totally torn apart. I'm not gonna rip it apart. I want it like that. You can see like what you have inside, just in color. But I mean, there's no need to open it. But I like them. Stupid shit like this. If I don't have to pay basically anything for it, I'm happy to just know that it exists and that is there, you know. It's amusing. That's out of the way now. Ugh. I said I wasn't going to. I said I was probably not going to do another flea market video, but that was back then when I thought I was not going to get anything good anymore. And as soon as I said that, I started to find a lot of bullshit. So I guess next time I say I have no money, I should just say I'm never gonna have any money. So here it is. What happens with this is that it's actually kind of a cool book. I like it, but I might end up selling it. So what I want to do is that I want to keep a record of it in case I actually sell it. If it doesn't sell it, I don't really care. I can just keep it. But in case it's gone and I don't have it anymore, I want to have a record that I had it. That's cool. That's enough for me actually. So I'm gonna look through the whole thing and see what I can find. All right. So this is a book that I bought for like 30 pesos or something again, and I saw it from a distance. I was just walking around and I saw it from a distance. I just saw like the face there, and I was like, "What is that?" And then I like scrolled through it, and I was like, "Wow, this is actually kind of cool." And I saw the date and everything, and 1974. And I started to like look around, and I was like, "Wow, this is actually kind of dope." And I just bought it. I mean, there's not really too much to say about it. Bruce Lee, the man, the legend. July 30, 1973. Seattle. The sunlight gleamed on the waters of Lake Washington. On the hill above, raw dirt from the open grave made an ugly scar on the fresh green of the grass. Incongruously, the coffin was gay, draped from a blanket, light, dark, happy, sad, as the coffin was. What the hell is this talking about? As the coffin was lowered, the pall lowered bearers, James Coburn, Steve McQueen, Taki Kimura, Danny Inosantos, Peter Chang, and Robert Lee stripped off their white gloves and threw them into the grave. And so Bruce Lee came to his final rest after a brief 32 years full of living. Okay, so the story, I mean, I'm not gonna read the whole thing. Let's see. It looks so weird there. Let me show this picture real quick so you can see it there clearly. Okay. It has like just pictures basically. Pictures and pictures, like that funny one. Look at that one. Just basically like Fei Long. Let's see. Looks so weird with like beard. Okay, let's see what else. Killing It. Did he ever appear in anything like this? I don't remember. I used to watch his movies when I was a kid. I haven't seen any of them in probably about 20 years or something. Maybe more. I'm 33 right now. Possibly around 20 years. 20 something years, maybe. I had two. And I used to record them. I had a couple of them recorded from TV on VHS. Probably the tapes might be still somewhere. I'm pretty sure they have to be. And I had Enter the Dragon recorded from Telemundo. And I don't know which one else. And I have DVDs, but I haven't even watched them. This reminds me of like Kenshiro or something. Look at this one. The gleam of the light doesn't really let you see the pictures too well. It's a good one. This is a really cool one. Look at that shit. Just get. Oh, that's crazy. Fuck. Alright, moving on. Hey, look at that. Fucking hell. Fuck. Fist of Fury. That's a movie, right? That's one of the movies. I don't remember if I've seen it. Probably. Doing the dragon kick right there. You're only missing the. Oh, look. You can actually pretend this is the fire. This is Fei Long. Doing the fucking. Look, right there. Fire kick. So he actually appeared in a movie like that. All like combed back and slick. Huh. Oh, I remember this one. This one was one of the first one that I was really into it. Yeah, I don't remember anything about it, so I can't really say anything about it. I just remember I really liked it. I must have been like 8 when I saw it, and then I saw it again, and I was like 9 or 10 or something. I saw it on TV. They actually used to tell me that I looked like Bruce Lee, like when I was. I'm gonna look for a picture. And people used to say, "Hey, look, you look kind of like Bruce Lee," and I was like, "Shut the fuck up!" And they were like, "Nah, you do, man." And I took it kindly, I guess. Fist of Fury. I'm being kind of silent. I thought I was gonna have more comments about it, but I really don't know what to say. I quickly scrolled through it when I just bought it, when I recently bought it, and a lot of things came to my head. And now that I'm actually recording, I really don't know what to say. Doesn't that happen like really often? You think of whenever you're like by yourself or something, you're just thinking of a situation that you need to talk, and you think of a million things you could say. You're funny and whatever you think you are, or you're clever, or whatever bullshit, and then when the time actually comes, you just blank out. That's what happens to me. That happens to me a lot. Not all. Look at this fucking. I wish I was that flexible. I remember this movie, like being my favorite. This guy was like Vega and then Bolo, and I remember I saw that fucking movie so many times, and yeah, so that happens to me often. especially when I want to record, I think of a million like clever things to say, and then when I'm actually, for example, when I want to start a video, I never know how to start it. Before I'm gonna start it, I think of a lot of things I could say. I think of something funny or whatever, clever, just interesting to say, and then as soon as I hit record here, I just blank out, and I'm not even nervous or anything. I just blank out, and I don't know what to say anymore. And I just like, and it's super awkward, and that's why my videos are so slow and like, I don't know, maybe in practice, but you know that happens in real life too. And whatever, and like, is he using a broomstick? Wait, no, that's so leave it to my fucking dumbass to think that this thing right here is a broomstick. I thought it was a janitor. For real, I thought it was I thought it was his name tag right there. Like his and then it was his janitor, it was a mop. This is a knife. This is the knife, and then he's I thought it was a fucking fighting janitor. I forgot what I was talking about. Anyways, that's basically me right now. Oh, what? That's it. This is basically my face right there, right now. What's it holding there? Some kind of whatever. Okay, this is it, right? This is it. Same thing in the back. So maybe I'm gonna sell it. Maybe I'm gonna try to sell it. If it doesn't sell, who doesn't give a fuck? Somebody needs to make this movie. Kung Fu Janitor is here to clean up the mess. And then you'd be like, huh? Oh fuck, I'll buy that shit. And then I buy it on DVD. You see what I mean? As soon as I'm done, a lot of things start to come to my head. But I'm already done. So it's pointless now. Wait a minute. There was more. It seemed like it was like they were like stuck there. But there was more. Oh. When did he do that? I never saw Bruce like that ever in a movie. I don't remember that. It's so weird. Doesn't even look like him. Versatility. Your name is Bruce Lee. Too often Bruce Lee's fighting skills overshadow of his qualifications. He proved himself a first-rate actor in My Son Ha Chiang, but when he was 9 in his epic Golden Harvest film, his first attempt at directing a picture resulted in The Way of the Dragon, a masterpiece. But the versatile Bruce Lee never had time to demonstrate his talent in a Chinese costume drama. Not that he hadn't tried. Represent some of his photos intended for a period film. Unfortunately, the film was stillborn. Okay, so he never completed this thing? I don't know anything about this movie, but it looks kind of cool, actually. Look at him. Killing it. Bruce Lee thinking, wait a minute, there was a Kung Fu Janitor movie? I made it? Oh, whatever. Kung Fu Janitor. You thought you could do him dirty. You thought you could spill the beans. But he's gonna clean up the mess.